Hey, this is Andrea Svensson. Now we are sitting outside Midway Stadium. It is a beautiful, beautiful night, and the Hold Steady are going to be playing in just a little bit. How are you feeling, Craig?
I was feeling a little nervous. Now you got me doing some activities and I've got my mind off it. But, you know, it's excited, but of course you want it to go well. It's not like nervous like it's going to be bad or you're going to mess up, but it's just really wanting it to go well in front of all your, there's so much family and friends here.
What does it mean to you to be opening for the Replacements at this point in time?
Well, they're my all-time favorite band, so it's pretty big, and it's exciting because we're playing with them here and also in New York, which is, my hometown and my adopted hometown. So it kind of connects it in some way, and that's exciting to me. I'm just so happy to be a part of it. They're my favorite band. They're just like it's not an exaggeration to say they changed my life. It was such a big thing growing up, and they were my favorite band starting when I heard them, which was the summer before the summer before I started 8th grade is when I heard them. And I got the Hootenanny album first, and then Let It Be, and then I finally saw them when they did the Tim album release shows in the Entry, and they just do a lot of things I love. They're smart, they're cool. Their songs are sometimes funny, but often really vulnerable and sensitive, but then they just have those huge guitars that are great.
Right. Yeah, I read in an interview somewhere that you felt inspired by the fact that you could have both meaningful lyrics and guitars in one song.
Yeah, I think that a lot of rock and roll commits to one or the other, and so it's exciting when bands have both, and the Replacements are probably the biggest example in my mind of that.
Cool. I'm curious, since we're at a baseball stadium, I know you're a huge baseball fan. I'm wondering, are there similarities between attending a game and attending a concert? Because it's kind of the same amount of people, but just doing different things. Do you feel like there's any similarities there?
There's definitely some similarities between going to the game and going to the concert. I think thinking about the people around you is probably something that I hope audiences of both things do, and don't always, but I hope they will tonight. I think being in a band is sometimes like playing baseball, and that there are a lot of shows, there's a lot of baseball games. You can't win them all. You kind of try to go out there and do your best, and there's always a game tomorrow or a show tomorrow. So I think there's a lot of similarities between the two.
Yeah. Have you seen shows here at Midway or seen baseball games here at Midway?
I've seen baseball games here at Midway. I've never seen a show here. I'm not sure that they were doing shows when I lived here, but I don't remember. But I was trying to get to that Bob Dylan one a few years back, but I didn't make it.
But you've seen baseball games here?
Definitely seen baseball games and all the things that go along with the Saints game, but the pig race and the haircuts and all that. So I think of this place as somewhere people go to have a good time.
Definitely. And what does it mean for you to play this on this very last night at Midway?
Oh, it's a great thing to be a part of. I mean, the last night at Midway, the return of the Replacements, the city is so important to me, and I have such a sort of a romantic idea of it, and it's meant so much to me, and it's shown up in so many of our songs that it's an honor to be a part of it. Not, to be asked by the Replacements, but just to kind of participate in something that's really seems pretty big for the city.
Definitely. Well, I hope this does end up in a Hold Steady song someday, because it kind of feels like a Hold Steady song today.
Yeah, it feels like it, especially out here in the parking lot. It feels like I've been telling everyone to pace themselves because it's still early yet.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Craig. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me.